What's up, jazz guitar friends and just guitar friends in general? Hey, a question I've been getting a lot is what's the best exercise you can do to learn the notes on the guitar, right? There's a lot of fretboard rangers out there still saying you start on your one. Come on, man, there's no reason to not know the names of your notes. You don't have to be able to read music, but you should be able to know the notes on your guitar neck, right? So I took 1, 2, 3, 5, right? If you wrote that on a blackboard, it would look wrong, right? It's not 1, 2, 3, 5, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. A big misconception that guitar players fall into is this exercise, which is, great. But at some point, you just kind of get to a point where you can sort of do it, and you kind of play it legato. You're really not even picking, right? You're kind of on autopilot. It's more of a physical thing than you engaging your brain, trying to actually play the guitar. You're thinking about like patterns, all right? It's not fretboard Tetris here, all right? Let's know the notes. So what I ended up doing was I tried to play this 1, 2, 3, 5 off every C. Right, finally there, right? And I kind of just really wanted to connect all the keys. I went through the cycle of fourths: F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, F sharp, whatever you want to call it, B, E, A, D, G, and I ended up at that C. And I kind of went through some of the same cycle, and then I got to this C, and then went through that same cycle and got to that C, and I ended up getting down to this C, right? And I just tried to play that in all my keys. Now, what I ended up doing, I used my first and my third finger for that a lot. There's a lot of different ways to play this. I really don't like to play with my second finger, my pinky, especially at this point on my guitar. I might end up doing that. That's acceptable. You play it however you want to play it, though, as long as you know the notes, right? This is all this is about. And, you see that cycle of fifths or fourths, whatever you want to call it, and it's really easy to get overwhelmed, and you think like maybe you got to learn it all in one day. All you got to do is start out with like 3 keys. Start out with this C. Actually, you start out with just kind of mapping out where you want to go, right? And then you kind of like take it from there. Do I want to go here? Do I want to go? Whatever you want to do, right? Map it out. Really just go in on that one. But you understand, your next F might not be the same exact shape, so you have to be prepared to like want to change. And you can go, if I played something like, oops, right? I'm trying to jump around here. Gotta get some open strings in there, right? However you need to do it, right? You're gonna learn your guitar, you're gonna learn your keys, you're gonna get some new sounds in your head and some new ideas under your fingers. So when people ask me what's the best finger exercise that I can do, sure, there's a lot of different things you can do, and you can just go in on just playing that ad nauseum, right? But might as well, especially if you're playing jazz, like everything pretty much moves in fourths anyway. Like why not get something that I'm gonna use a lot? Go, I definitely need to work on this stuff more, on this upper register, just for my own self. Right? I really don't play that high, but hey, it's all good stuff to get under your fingers. So, all right, guitar friends, this is just not for jazz guitar. 1, 2, 3, 5, all your keys. Try to get touch on all your C's, right? You just end up working around in that position. I jumped around a bit when I did it, But you can really just sort of like section off little areas and then sort of like make your way up. And then you sort of go back and you do that a bunch of times. Then like maybe you just kind of like isolate it. If you want to work on triplets, I might skip one, but that's okay. Right, you get the idea. You know, you start to see some of the patterns, but when you're really actively trying to move an idea in different areas of your fretboard, you will stumble upon some like new ground, and then you get to be like Guitar Magellan and be like, look at this new area I've discovered. Just kidding, right? So, all right, guitar friends, have fun with that. If you made it this far, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you already haven't. I appreciate all the support. Thanks for checking out my channel. Bebop!